today's video, I'm doing a glitter liner cut crease makeup look. If you want to see how I get it, then please continue watching. To begin this look, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. So just help cancel out any veins that I have. And I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender. I'm going to set that down with a powder. This is the e.l.f. finishing powder. I'm going to jump into a few palettes for this look. The first one I'm going to take is the Tarte Tartelette palette. I'm going to take this shade. I'm just going to run that shade all in my crease as I transition. I'm going to put some tape on the corners of my eyes just to create a sharp line with my eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to take this shade and apply this to my crease with just a little bit more of a precise brush. Now that those transition shades down, I'm going to use this Sephora Pro palette. This is the editorial one. I'm going to take the hot pink shade. I'm picking that up with the Morphe M518. It's a very precise brush. And I'm going to be using this brush throughout the whole video probably, for the main parts. I'm just going to be cleaning it off with the Verona color switch. I'm going to put this shade in my inner corner and blend it up. I want like a nice fade from color to color, so I'm just going to slowly start building this up until I get the intensity that I need and want. Once I have that shade applied to both eyes, I'm going to take the color switch by Verona and swirl my brush around and go back in with no additional product and just blend out the edges. And if it got blended away too much, I can just take the pink again and start building it up again. I'm going to go into this shade and apply that in like the middle of my crease. And clean off my brush and then blend out the top edges. Once I have that shade applied, I'm going to go into the colored Raine Queen of Hearts palette. I'm going to take this shade and put this in my outer V to deepen it up. And then I'm going to go into the Jaclyn X Morphe palette. I'm going to use this shade. It's just like a really dark purple. I'm going to take a little bit of that and put that in my outer V as well. With this whole look, you want to really slowly build up the colors. You don't want to stick your brush in a bunch of times and then go in. Just want to slowly build it up. Building it up slowly will get you like a really blended out look. I'm going to go back into the Sephora Pro editorial palette and take the purple shade and put that in the middle again. And then go into the pink and build that up again too. And then go back into the Jaclyn palette and build up the dark purple. I'm not the best at doing cut creases, so I've been practicing a lot recently. I absolutely love the look of cut creases. I'm just not the greatest at doing them. So I'm trying to get better. It's okay, the lid looks a little bit messy because I'm going to clean that up with some concealer. I'm going to take my Catrice with Camouflage Concealer and put it on the back of my hand and cut out my crease. And first I'm going to apply a line across my lash line. But don't get it in your lashes, because if you get it in your lashes, then you have like lash marks. And then I'm going to look up and it'll kind of transfer, so that's when I know where to stop. Okay, I'm back. It's like my overall shape that I have. I don't love it. I like this eye better than this eye. I'm gonna try to fix that. My eyes are the white. I'm still using the Sephora Pro palette. Just gonna use the white. Just set down the eyeshadow. I'm actually gonna just take this Arsemino color powder after the white and really precisely set the concealer, because I feel like the white might take away some like the ombre effect that I already put down. I really don't want to do that. I'm gonna take some Bioderma with an angled brush and clean up the outer edges. I'm just gonna kind of like follow my lash line. I'm gonna go into this shade from the Sephora Pro palette. It's like an iridescent blue periwinkle type of color. And I'm just gonna apply this with a flat definer brush. And just go over my lid. I'm gonna apply like a glitter liner. I'm gonna use this Purple Tears glitter. It's by glittermyworld.com. I'm probably gonna do this off camera because I need to see what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna use some lash glue. This is House of Lashes clear lash glue. I don't have a glitter primer. If I did, I would use that, but I'm just gonna use lash glue for right now. I applied the glitter wings. They look a little bit less intense to put lashes on. I use the Ardell lashes in the style 250. They're kind of crusty looking because I've used them so many times, but before I go any further with my eyes, I like to do my base, and I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. It's a really nice drugstore primer. It's nice and glowy and pretty hydrating. For foundation, I'm mixing two foundations together. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the Liquor Pro Coverage. And then I want to blend it out with the damp beauty blender. For concealer, I'm going to use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I'm going to apply this to all high points on my face, especially my under eyes, so that they're really bright. And then once I can't reach my inner corners, I'm going to take a really small brush and just blend out the inner corners. And then set my face in place. I'm going to use this e.l.f. finishing powder. To bronze my face, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. For blush, I'm going to use this Tarte blush. It's in the shade Party. It's just a nice like pink blush. For highlighter, I'm going to go with like a really pink highlight. This is the Dose of Colors Baked Highlighter in the shade Pearl Dust. It's so pretty. I'm going to move into my lower lash line now, and I'm going to go back into the Tarte Lip palette in the blue. I'm just going to mix these two shades together and run them down there. And then I'm going to take the pink and run that in like my first inner part. I'm just going to mirror the top. I'm going to take the purple and run that in the middle. I'm going to take the purple from the Jaclyn Hill palette and run a little bit of that under there too. I'm going to take that same Colourpop brush and blend this all out. I'm going to apply this shade to my inner corners. This is the Colourpop Golden State of Mind eyeshadow palette. Just run that white shade in my inner corners. It has kind of like a pinky undertone. It's perfect for this look. And then I'm going to take this Morphe eyeliner in the shade Coconut and run this in my waterline. And then the eyes are complete after mascara. I'm going to move on to my lips now. I'm going to use this Morphe lip liner in the shade Backseat Love. And just line my lips with this. And then over top, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Alyssa. That completes this video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe and like it if you're not already. And if you want to see a full set of products I mentioned, you can look in the description box below. Other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I like how it turns out like right now. But as soon as I cut my lid, I'm going to move into my lower lash line and I'm going to actually like tap it in, you know. And then